what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. Happy Friday to everybody. I know y'all excited about this weekend. As far as sneaker drops, I know we got the Air Jordan 3 Wizards that's dropping this weekend, man. So if y'all are going for those, let your boy know in the comment section below. Also, the Panda Dunks did restock for the umpteenth time today, yo. Umpteenth time today, man. So let me know if y'all did get a dub. I tried to go for them. Wind up still taking the L. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, like, it was easier to get the Panda Dunks when they wasn't dropping them every month than it is actually getting them joints. Because I want to say they dropped over 100,000 pairs again, and mugs still be taking L's on those joints, Army. But I want to go ahead and talk about something different. I didn't want to talk about no Travis's today. I didn't want to talk about no Lost and Founds today. I want to talk about something different. And we kind of touched bases a tad bit on the live stream a couple days ago. And I just feel like this is something that Jordan Brand needs to do in order to keep the brand going, keep the brand pushing, keep the brand fresh. Now, for, man, years, I feel like we've just been getting the same silhouettes. We get 85 retro 1s that drop a year, 10 retro 3s that drop. The last 2 years, we done got maybe like 35 pair of retro 2s that done drop. Plenty retro 4s, plenty 5s, plenty 6s. But it's like, once they hit retro 6, retro 7 through 10 just get slept on, Army. And I want to go ahead and show y'all some of the shoes that I feel like Jordan Brand need to come back out with. And I actually have those sneakers in the new Soul Premise Athletic duffel bag, Army. Again, this joint right here has become my new favorite duffel bag as far as Soul Premise. Now, y'all know the old Soul Premise bag, you had the 2 slots on the side where you could actually store sneakers, but that's been replaced with like a side pouch where you can put like wallet, keys, chargers, phones, you know, your small accessories. You have that on both sides. And then, of course, inside of the sneaker duffel bag, you got the goods, Army. And again, I just feel like these joints are mandatory that need to come out. And this is what I have in here, Army. We got some Air Jordan 10s now. The new Soul Premise duffel bag. You can fit up to 4 pairs of sneakers in here. And you can actually take out the side panels. You can take these out. You can adjust them if you got bigger shoes. If you don't want to put as many shoes in there. Let's say you just want to have 2 pairs of shoes and then you want to throw some outfits in there. Boom. Outfits can go right here. Still got your 2 pairs of shoes. In this part right here, you can put like laptops, your computers, your iPads, tablets, whatever you need in this part right here. And you still can fit some clothes in here as well. You got some zippers. You can put toothbrush, deodorants, all type of compartments where you can add accessories, Army. Now, y'all know I wouldn't be showing y'all this bag without giving y'all 35% off. So make sure y'all click my Soul Premise link in the description section below to give you guys that 35% off all Soul Premise bags, Army. Not just a new duffel bag, but the Luciano leather, the roller bags, the daily bag, the commuter bags. 35% off all of them. Use promo code Unbreakable or Unbreakable Kicks to get that 35% off. And as always, Army, make sure you travel in style. Now, Army, when we talked on the live the other day, we were just talking about how Jordan Brand does not drop certain retros. Now, this is the 30th anniversary of the Air Jordan 8s, and as you guys have seen over the last couple days, man, some of the Retro 8 playoffs have hit the streets, and those joints are beautiful, man. I talked to Flight this morning about them. He was like, man, bro, like, they move so fast. And, Army, I had the opportunity to get some Retro 8s for y'all, but I just felt like nobody was going to want them. Like, don't nobody talk about 8s. Don't nobody talk about, well, people talk about 9s. And it's good that Jordan Brand is giving us the OG Air Jordan 9 Dark Powder Blues OG form in 2024. Now, the Air Jordan 8s is said to be as close to OG as possible. And, man, I should have just at least got a pair before I could do a review for the Army. But I'm excited about those with the red pull tab, Army. Y'all know I've been talking about the Retro 8 playoffs being my favorite OG Retro 8. And it's finally time for them to finally give us some joints in OG form, and they finally did it. Now, as far as more though, it's only 3 OG colorways in the Retro 8s. Now, yes, the Aquas came out in 2015, but that was almost 10 years ago. They definitely could have gave us those joints again. And then the Bugs Bunnies. When the Bugs Bunnies came out 10 years ago, they had the worst leather possible. So they definitely could have gave us the Playoffs and the Bugs Bunnies. Now, when it comes to like the year of the Retro 3s, like we got all of the OGs one year of the Retro 3s. All of the OGs. So it's like Jordan Brand does not have faith in the Retro 8s. They don't got faith in these right here. Now, when we was on a live talking the other day, Army, I'm going to put some of these down right quick. We were talking about the Air Jordan 10 steals and how I said that Jordan Brand, if y'all want to do a reimagine for the, what? If they still going to do reimagine for the 30th anniversary of the Retro 10s, it got to be the Air Jordan 10 steals with the toe cap. That's a reimagined shoe. Y'all ain't got to make them look vintage. Y'all ain't got to make them look old. Y'all ain't got to put no sale on them. Y'all ain't got to make them pre-yellowed. Just give us the Air Jordan 10 with the toe cap. Call that joint the reimagine. And I feel like those going to fly. Like, we haven't had a OG 10. I'm looking at them joints right here. Classic OG Air Jordan 10. And I felt like Jordan Brand was honestly onto something. Then we got the Seattle 10s. We had got the Orlando 10s. Like, all right, man, Jordan Brand onto something, man. They gonna start giving us the city pack. Like, I was waiting for the Air Jordan 10 New Yorks to drop. I was waiting on the Air Jordan 10 Sacramento's to drop. But we never got them. And I want to say those were the only 2 left to actually give us. Now, most people got the Air Jordan 10 Chicago's. I didn't keep the ones without the 45 stitch. That 45 stitched on these is nutty, Army, and these are still dead stock. And I said that I was going to go ahead and un-DS these very, very soon. And I do plan on it because, again, the 10s just don't get no love. And the 10s is my pop's favorite silhouette of all time because he just loved how Jordan Brand had all of the credentials at the bottom of them. And the steel 10s, I wore these once a couple years ago. I think it was a trip to Atlanta. And I was so mad because I actually stepped on a piece of gum on the ground when I un-DS these. But again, my pops, he loved these because they got all of the credentials at the bottom of the shoe. And when I was talking to Foundline the other day about the Retro 10s, he was basically saying just like, bro, if Jordan Brand was to bring back some good colorways in the 10s, they gonna move. Like, even in the past when they did drop some 10s, because granted, this is an OG silhouette, how often do these drop? I don't think a pair of 10s dropped all last year. I don't think a pair of 10s dropped in 2021. Maybe the last pair of 10s dropped was, what, maybe the Seattle's? Either the Seattle's or the Orlando's, because these came out in 2019. And the Orlando's came out in 2018 for these? 2018, maybe the beginning of 2019 for the Orlando. So it's been about 3 or 4 years since we've gotten the OG. Now, Army, I'm not talking about like the Super Bowl 10s. I'm not talking about the Soulfly 10s. I'm talking about some OG colorways or just some random colorways, not like a themed Air Jordan 10. The last ones we got were themed Air Jordan 10s, and I felt like they were trying to do that to, you know, push the message on that particular Retro 10 because they don't think just regular OG 10s are sale. And I just feel like we so tired of retro ones, bro. I'm so tired of retro ones. I'm tired of 3s. Granted, that's one of my favorite silhouettes now. I'm tired of 4s. I feel like they got so much more in their arsenal to give us now. It's not a lot of other colorways that they can give us in the Retro 10s again other than a New York. And when I seen the New York, Army, because I was confused for years when it came to the Air Jordan 10 New York. I always thought that the powder blues was very similar to the Air Jordan 10 New York, but it's actually the Orlando's that they are close to. And the bottom of it, instead of having this metallic silver Jumpman that you got on the bottom of the Orlando's, it actually has an orange Jumpman. And I feel like that just made it pop that much more. I'm like, bro, that city pack, the OG city pack, needs to be finished, man. Like, not that new city pack where it was like the fake OVO 10s and you had the Rios. Even though the Rios were nice, the Paris were nice, they had like the LA Dodger. Like, bro, like none of that. Give us the OG stuff, man. Again, start giving us other silhouettes that other people love. Like even the 17 lows, like nah, I'm not the biggest fan, but once a lot of people heard that the 17 lows were coming back, a lot of people got excited about it. I feel like Jordan Brand only want to capitalize. I mean, and it's a business move, and how can you be upset with them? But I feel like they only capitalize on the sneakers that are popular, or on the sneakers that they know that they can make bread on, but they forget that small population of people who like 10s, who like 8s, who like 9s. Again, seeing the playoff 8s online, bro, Mud's been going crazy for him because, one, we ain't seen that shoe since, what, 2013, I want to say. And then on top of that, we ain't seen it in OG form since 1993 with the red pull tab. So, we getting the military fours next year. That's hot. A lot of people like those. We getting the OG Carolina 9s or the dark powder blue 9s. Now y'all got to do the charcoal 9s. We ain't seen them since 2010. Like, y'all still got dope sneakers to give us, but y'all keep giving us the same thing. And Army, for years, I used to always frown upon people who used to talk down about, oh, y'all buy the same shoe over and over again. It's the same shoe, different color. But now I'm starting to actually see what they were talking about. Like, yeah, I'm still going to review the shoes, Army. I'm still going to buy. Like, I ain't saying that I ain't going to buy nothing unless it's an 8, 9, or a 10. I'm not saying that. But now I see what people were saying years ago where Jordan Brand, either they retro in the same shoe over and over again, or it's the same shoe, different color. Red Thunder, regular Thunders. You know what I'm saying? Just changing the color blocking. So switch it up. 10s, people want them. They want them, Jordan Brand. Like, they want them. Muds want more retro 10s. Again, we ain't got an OG in like 3-4 years. So I feel like that's definitely something that they should listen to. I feel like as far as Nike sneakers app, a little bit, they've been trying to listen to the community. Jordan Brand, we wanted the cherries, we wanted the military fours. Y'all been listening. So this is the next step. All of the OG3 colorways, Nike Air. We think we got all of the 5s except for one, the Black Tongue Fire Reds. 6s need a few, but other than that, start hitting us with some of them later colorways as well, Army. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section below. And also let me know what particular colorways and other silhouettes that y'all want to see. I've been seeing Cherry Wood 16s. I've been seeing Ginger 16s. I've been seeing the 21s, the red suede 21s. There's a lot of other sneakers that a lot of people want. We just waiting for Jordan Brand to give them to us, Army. So again, comment and let me know what other sneakers y'all are looking forward to in the comment section below. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vault. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones. And of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the uses. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like 2 lefts. 2 less, cause your ass taking nail.